'Cause all of the small things that you should do, nothing for you, and when we cry. Fly me to the moon and let me stay in the stars. Let me know relationship feels like this.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Fuck up, bitch. You can't. I'll fuck
Who do
you
you
up.
reckon is pivotal?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
Yes, they'll certainly be leading.
No,
Gonzalez!
Boy.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And
they've got rid. Milan have the chance to go the other way. That's a look and place it forward. Szoboszlai. And this is Neymar. Great skill, that's nice. Van Dijk proves too strong.
Bro, fuck.
Neymar.
Fucker.
Gonzalez gets a foot in here.
ये बात ओवर में रंजान है इसकी मां शूट भोसड़ी के
McAllister.
भोसड़ी के तू बच तू मिल
Out
नहीं
to the
वो
left it goes. That has not gone well.
Yeah,
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Well, that was well positioned and
He's having a go.
Ooh.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yildiz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Now this could great chance! It's anyone's ball now. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
Come on. Silvestre अगर नहीं लिया
Have just joined us. Well, you've missed no goals. Gonzalez receives it in a wide position. Crasy does well to stand firm and defend it. Nicely aimed pass. Dink through.
Come on. अरे
Camavinga. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
He's got away. Schlotterbeck did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Searching pass he's played there, and he welcomes it in. That has been knocked clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's
really well played.
He has found a way through. That's very neat. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life.
Oh, he's been clobbered! In he goes again! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Tries to... Up he goes! And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Neymar.
Neymar
इतना अच्छा
बॉल का बैलेंस कहाँ मिला ली नेमार ने.
McAllister is the team's great visionary.
इतना अच्छा बॉल की
Is there any support? He might not need it. Goal kick as confirmed by the
कोई और
referee.
होता ना नेमार की जगह अभी तक ना गोल कर देता भाई.
Still
अभी तक
absolutely
आराम
nothing
से
to
गोल
report
कर
here
देता.
goals-wise.
नेमार ने माँ
Now
छोड़
it's
दी
Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar plays it short. Good chance here.
Oh,
Gonzalez.
Silvestre.
Oh, this is a very good run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately saves the shoots. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And that has left him in a heap.
Gonzalez.
So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Knocks it out wide, and he's intervened well there.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And pull it! And that is wildly off target.
Substitution for Milan, number 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Neymar. And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! Save the best for last! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Terrific header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Looking for the run. Yamal. Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
देखना ना अभी गोल करवा देंगे ये लोग कैसे भी करके चीच हो रहे हैं भाई फुटबॉल वाले में गोल करवा देंगे करा दे
quick to get it clear again.
बच गया
And that's that. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a run.
ओल्मो दे दे भाई लोल्मो दिया है लोल्मो बेटे कुत्ते ओ पिल्लो ना की चूत को ना ये
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
इतने ज़रे में कौन गिरता है भाई?
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
भाई इसकी माँ हर जगह से पैर में लग रही है बॉल.
Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably good to take something very special to beat him today.
प्लेयर को मेरे लग जा रहा है बॉल का प्लेयर.
Melbourne City with another corner.
निकालिए 99 IQ भोसड़ी के.
Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Now, can they get him away? Soboslai on a charge down the left. There's some big running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through here. Oh, super ball. Finish. Hits a shot. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Neymar. And it's Soboslai. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sense. Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Neymar, good purposeful running.
यार थोड़ा सा पहले यार मैंने रोक
he's
दिया था.
enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Fuck off. Fly me to the moon. Come on. Didi.
Kubasi. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Nice, a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your...
He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
यार,
well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Aims beyond the defence.
लग ही रहा था इनका एक प्लेयर निकल गया आगे.
Xabi Alonso defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Searching pass he's played there. Let's yield is.
Bro, that was a fucking clear foul यार, उसको shoulder मार दिया.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. It's Vinicius Junior. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Could move up a gear here. Played into space.
नहीं
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Rodri. Laid out to the left flank. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. After 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh यार.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. João Pedro played out towards the right wing. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here.
नहीं.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed. It's Raul! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, there's the clearance. Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's Azar. Tries a big header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
João Pedro clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Driving forward. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong.
पूरा उसकी ना गांड में पकड़ ले भोसड़ी है. Rodri झाड़ू. I hate, bhai, I really hate Rodri.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Number 4, Berbatov. Substitutions taking place.
So, what can they come up with here? Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Lovely, takes a shot! Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both.
Mbappe! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again
कैसे यार
and
लाइक
give it
कर दो
another
यार
crack.
कैसे मरे हुए बैठे हुए हो तुम यार
So there's going to be another change here. So a double change
ऐसे
here,
ऐसे मरे हुए
and
मत बैठो
both
यार
changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting. We'll see how it develops.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And there's the shot!
अरे यार
And that is
क्या
wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Over to the left. Now it's Dani Olmo, and he's managed to get free. Berbatov.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mbappe wins the duel this time.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Soboslai looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's going for goal!
हाँ
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. And that is that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable.
चल भाई और दे क्या दिया है वहाँ की छूट इनकी छूती है भाई कोनामी की मई छूट आ जाओ भाई किसी को खेलना दो RMF है बड़ी अच्छी सबसे घटिया पोजीशन Fly to the moon यार यमाल को एसएस मिल जाए ना so it would be a better thing अरे मिल गया बट एक और बूस्टर चाहिए इसको एसएस का क्या है क्या पे यार नहीं एक और बूस्टर चाहिए इसको एसएस आ जाओ गाइस आ जाओ 'cause all of the small things that you do are remind me that I felt for you. Whenever you are gone, I'm missing you. I close my eyes, but I see it's you and the small things you do. Do 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 do. Guys, join. Hello Yusuf, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I can't understand your language, but alright. Shit, I forgave one thing. Bro, I'm gonna get a cook today.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Yeah, delay.
Bruno Fernandes! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Could be danger here.
Bye, fuck this delay, yaar. कोई दूसरी कंट्री का है.
He's only too happy to take that back.
ही नहीं हो रहा
भाई.
इतना डिले
And again, he scored!
पास ही नहीं हो
Listen,
रहा
the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen.
और अब
They
वो
have a
रखता
habit of
है
making
यार
their
कि
presence
कोई
felt, and
इसलिए
here we
इसकी
are, early
सर्वर
stages.
मेरा
He
हो
struck
गया वो
one,
मैच
and he looks hungry for
इसकी वजह
more.
से पासिंग ही नहीं होगा
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's
कुछ भी नहीं
expertly
होगा
finished,
बैंक
and he's done that so often.
फुटबॉल इज ब्रोकन
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's gone loose. Szoboszlai, quarter of an hour played.
कुछ भी नहीं होगा यार
Looking for options for movement. That's going up front in a hurry. And here's Messi. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
अरे बैंक
Played back in. And this is Cruyff. And Cruyff! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bruno Fernandes! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Cruyff. Out to the left it goes. Roberto Carlos. Yildiz. Cruyff. Bruno Fernandes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He is through here. Neymar could drive it, and he's had a hit. Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baresi, always a very imposing presence at the back. Rijkaard. Now Schlotterbeck, played out wide, and he's had it nicked away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's on it, can he get away? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
कर दो भाई रेडी
Here we go again then.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, that was vital. And this is Messi. Messi! Just on
भाई ये
target.
बाहर
Yeah,
बिहारी
he may have
पगला
snatched at
गए
that a
भाई
bit,
ये लोग
even
क्या
though it was
कर
quite
रहे हैं
close.
कोई इन बिहारियों का कुछ इलाज बताओ यार annoying है ये लोग
And it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's run loose here. Scholes. That's an excellent interception.
भाई अपने प्लेयर ऐसी मार
Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Good ball, good take. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
अरे मार की चूत पास ही होगा नहीं तो क्या होगा
calmly anticipates.
एक सेकंड में तो पास होगा ही नहीं ना भोसड़ी के 2 मिनट लेना होगा इसको
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
क्या लंड खेलेगा इंसान जब पास ही नहीं होगा
He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And a chance! Yes!
ना कर्सर स्विच हो रहा है ना पास हो रहा है
cruising away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous.
Milan are certainly now looking like a sorry lot.
Okay.
They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Messi. Bruno Fernandes looking to add to his goal. Szoboszlai. That's really well manoeuvred. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
कितना भी कर लो यार मार चुका गया ये गेम पास ही नहीं होगा एग्जैक्ट पॉइंट पे
And here's Neymar.
देखो हल्का सा धक्का दे रहा है
Fernandes. Oh, well measured. Cruyff. Well, that is one way to stop him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Against the crossbar. The whistle has gone and it is all over. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, and there's the shot! Superb from Yildiz! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Now it's Szoboszlai. And this is Neymar. Lovely feet. It's Neymar! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neatly clipped into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And this is Neymar. There's the header! Oh, it's hit the post!
Milan really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Dani Olmo, just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Kane! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Kane just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Valverde, nicely aimed pass. Yildiz has found the net here, of course. Great ball, and he's in here. Alexander-Arnold, tidy with his distribution. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo powering forward here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rashford crosses. That could spell trouble. Yildiz tries to clear. Albert Ferrer. Oh, nicely intercepted. France with another chance from a corner. Gets his head on it! And again! Oh, nearly. Schlotterbeck. Baresi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Valverde does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Substitutions taking place.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Pedri. No, he refuses to take the bait. Played out towards the right wing. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now, this could be a chance.
Substitution.
Rijkaard, and here's Neymar. Danger averted for now. Oh, good-looking ball. Great touch. Neymar charging forward. He's going for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Neymar is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match. This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for the run. He's gone for goal! And again the keeper stands strong.
Substitution for Milan. Number 23. Yildiz.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Szoboszlai plays it short.
Number 4.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Szoboszlai clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
There won't be another chance after this one. And smartly reclaimed.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
And that is as far as it goes. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. How would you sum up what we've witnessed?
I close my eyes and I see you. कोनामी की माँ की चूत, कोनामी की माँ की चूत, कुछ अच्छा दे दे, कोनामी की माँ की चूत। सही पड़ती है यार कोनामी को गाली।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. He's gone for goal! Oh, he's hit the bar! And that was very necessary.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar! Oh, crossbar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more. Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Decent chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Oh, really well played.
He's tried one! Superb from Szoboszlai! He's got himself an absolute peach. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
And the return pass. It's Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Neymar. That's good running with the ball. Gets to show off his quick feet. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Nice. Neymar! Oh, crossbar! He's gone direct here. So what can they make of this? Now it's Yildiz. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! Osimhen. Alexander-Arnold. And Jamal. That's the throw. Jamal has it out wide and in space. It's a mighty effort! It's in! And right on half-time, that is telling! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well.
And the half-time whistle goes. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Bro, what the fuck?
And he's managed to try the shot! He scores! Germany are all square. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
We have ourselves a real game. Osimhen! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Oh, well measured. Good ball, good take. Hangs one in. A header! Goal, Germany! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the...
Oh, no!
No, what the fuck?
Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
2 goals on the day. He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Yamal. Now, can he find a finish? Engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar. Looking for the run. Well read, nice interception. And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that, he evidently loves the contest. Rice
These
spots
motherfucking
it and
assholes,
intercepts.
how the fuck you all are?
And that has left him in a heap. And he's away, they're urging him to shoot. Can he finish? It's a loose ball.
Substitution for Milan. Number 15, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field is number 2.
Real chance here.
Substitutions taking
It's a
place.
sharp pass.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception. So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it...
He's had a shot! Goal! Milan! And that's got him off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Santos. Szoboszlai! Superb from Szoboszlai! He's got himself an absolute peach. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan are sitting pretty. 2-0. There's the shot! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! That is a gem! An absolute gem! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Now the cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Milan are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Neymar with the short one. He's looking wide. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's been shifted off it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Yamal! Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Played out to the left flank. Applies the finish! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super ball! Can he finish? It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great moves.
Tries a shot! Goal! Milan! And they get themselves in front! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Yamal. Oh, this is a terrific run. He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he shoots! Messi. Neymar. And it's Olmo. Now Schlotterbeck. Batistuta. Nicely shaped ball. And the ball is out of play. Xavi Alonso.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Yamal. Here's a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Milan do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
If you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our better stadium fund.
Here we go again then. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Takes a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Yamal puts his foot on the gas. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Probing pass. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Valverde. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now Neymar. Batistuta had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. So much time and space here. In by Vinicius Junior. Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And a chance! It's hit the upright. Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Substitution for Milan, number 25.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 23, Judith. Substitution.
Kubasu. Batistuta. Caresses it through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Santos really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. Yildiz. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great ball if he can get there. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Neymar plays it short. And here's Neymar. Goes for the shot!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Santos have got it back and they'll have another go. 2 minutes to be added on. And that will be the final act. Milan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane start at that. And they set the tone and never really let go, as good as it can get.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
भाई जिसका इंटरनेट अच्छा है प्लीज़ यार तभी आना, इंटरनेट अच्छा हो तो, वरना मत आना प्लीज़। Yo Ahmad, what's up? Guys, join, and please join with a good internet. Don't join with your stupid ass internet is not working. अब क्या करूं, कहने पे Amadli, hi, welcome to my channel Amadli, what's up? सुनता नहीं कुछ तेरा से, मेरी भी सुनता नहीं, तू ही बता इस दिल का मैं अब क्या करूं। Yeah, join if you want. Already made the room. You can join. Bro, come with a good internet. Don't come if your internet is trashy, or else I'll leave you. Can somebody tell me what the fuck is happening? What the fuck is this shit, eFootball? कुछ तरह से मेरी भी चिंता नहीं, तू ही बता इस तो कमाया। What the fuck is wrong with eFootball? This game is so fucking broken. I hope this game bans. Bro. Dickhead, eFootball, dickhead. Bro, I can't help it. I'll stream after.